Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rithnika and you have reached Natural Vibration. So I am here with another quick update for Twin Flames Union Energy for this upcoming week. I've used the Power Tarot Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. I've used Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Oracle deck as well as the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Once again, these are general readings and will not apply to everyone, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you wish to book a private reading with me, you can log on to my website, naturalvibrations.in. Or you can email me at naturalvibrationsindia@gmail.com. My turnaround time is just 2 to 3 days. So I try very hard to make sure I get the readings to you as soon as possible because I do understand sometimes we just need to know right away. All right, and if you do like what you see, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. All right, so let's just go through the cards. We've got Three of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Ten of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Eight of Ariel, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Eight of Michael, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change the situation. You may not be seeing things clearly. And then we've got Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go through these first. Well, actually, no, let me go through the other cards as well. We've got Tribe and we've got Healing. We've got Let Your Friends Help You. And we've got Worth Waiting For. All right, so let's see what's happening this week. From what I'm getting is this week is a continuation of the energy that came up last week as well. So if you haven't checked out my Valentine's Day week reading, which I know was in midweek, so it was sort of, continued this week. And I do see that happening. What's going on is that first of all, one cycle has definitely ended, okay? A lot, and I've been feeling that. I don't know if you felt that too. It's so funny. I've been feeling for the last few weeks, I have no contact with my twin, and I've been feeling that there's some things changing. And it's so funny when I happen to check, what I figured was happening actually happened, with regards to their work and stuff. And these feelings that we get, that feeling of deep in our core that something is changing, something is ending, something new is starting, it actually is happening. So we got to trust it. So I do believe, and you guys, there is a cycle that is ending or has ended, okay? Especially in terms of the karmic patterns that either you or your twin flame are feeling. This could be in terms of a karmic partner. This could be in terms of a karmic situation, a pattern that keeps repeating. There are some twins, of course, who are still in this and are trying to get out of it, and we'll get into that. But for some of them, this has ended. Now it's basically they're taking time out to understand how far they've come. All right. We've also got the healing card, which tells me that they have realized that there's a lot of healing that needs to happen or has happened over the past few months, years, weeks, however long you guys have been separated, because they're now understanding how it all comes together. They might be reading up about the twin flame union. They might be trying to understand what the twin flame journey is all about. They may not know the term twin flame, but they're trying to understand the dynamic. The Three of Raphael, Three of Cups, this is also telling me two things. Either it's a third party situation, a karmic situation, and that situation has now come to an end. Now there is these two cards where it's like, you can be free, but you don't know that, some of them may not. So I feel like, sorry, I'm eating up my words. I see again, my throat chakra is getting closed, and I feel like there's some masculine twins. And I mean like in the sense of the masculine energy, doesn't have to be the male counterpart. But I'm feeling there's some masculine twins who are still stuck here. okay? And that's why my throat is closing up, because they still don't have the courage to stand up, okay? And what the universe is saying is, make a courageous choice to change your situation. I feel there are some masculine and divine masculines who are still stuck, all right, who really want the situation to end, who really want this third party situation or this karmic situation to end, who really want to find their tribe, who really want to connect with people that they feel that level of comfort with, connect with people that they realize that that's where they truly belong, but they're not being able to go through with it, okay? There's some of them that are still stuck here, and that's why when I picked up this card I couldn't speak, and I feel a lot of them still can't speak up and can't reach out. So I'm picking up two different sets at this time, okay? There are some who are still stuck, and then there are some who have worked past this and now sort of rejoicing. I also believe there might be an opportunity for you. Some of you might hear from your twin flame, because we've got the Three of Raphael here. Some of them have now understood what all has happened and are now taking the steps to go after what they want, which is to go after their twin flame. We've also got Let Your Friends Help You and Worth Waiting For. Now, the Let Your Friends Help You card, personally, I believe it's more to do with these twins who are still stuck. I feel some of them feel like they don't know how to go about, getting out of the situation that they're stuck in. And the universe is telling them that, look, you can ask for support. You can ask for support from your actual friends, your family, but you can also ask the divine. If you ask the universe that, hey, universe, I'm stuck. I am not happy in this situation. Could you please help me figure out a way to get out of it? Give me the courage to get out of it. The universe will help you, in magical ways, whether you're listening to affirmations or you're just asking for help. And that's what the universe is saying, that look, if you are feeling stuck and it's time for you to get out of the situation, and you can ask for help if you don't have the courage to do that. A lot of people are realizing, a lot of twins are realizing, especially the ones who have gotten out of this situation, that everything, they're understanding how this whole dynamic is working. They're coming to terms with it. They're learning, and and they're healing from everything, and they're trying to find their tribe. They're trying to find people and that they belong with. They're trying to understand where they truly fit in, the things that make them happy. And when they're doing that, they're coming to terms with the fact why it took so long for them to get together with their twin flame. Because some things are worth waiting for. Some things have to happen in divine timing. It's funny, I was just talking to my best friend, and she just got engaged. And I remember when she was dating somebody else, she was with that person for many, many years. And that person, my cousin got married after 6 months. And I remember her telling me that it was just too quick for somebody to get married in just after knowing somebody for just 6 months, And now, when she's with somebody new and she's only been with them for a few months, she is engaged. And I was jokingly telling her that, look, if you hadn't gone through that experience with your ex, where you were with them for so long and it didn't work out, blah, 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 and you hadn't healed and you hadn't grown, you would have never been open to the idea of getting married so quickly. So everything happens at the right time. If somebody had proposed to her in a few months earlier, she would have probably said it's too soon. Everything happens when you are absolutely ready. And I feel like a lot of divine masculines are coming to terms with that. When it comes to divine feminine, I am feeling that there are divine feminines who have also getting a sense that one chapter is over. There could be things in your life, divine feminine, if you're watching, that you feel that one chapter in your life is over, that you're ready to start something new. This could be something as small as going after your passions, going after your hobby, going after something that you love, or just sort of ending a chapter in your life in terms of your mindset and how you think. But you do have cause for celebration, which is why I feel like you could be, getting in touch with your twin. Things could be happening. You are taking a lot of time to sort of come to terms with what all the situation has brought you, the learnings, the healing, connecting with your tribe. That's very important. And I get that, we are in this situation where, okay, I'll tell you another personal story. I have had a lot of friends, I try to talk to them about my twin, and most of them don't get it. They think I am wasting away my life waiting for somebody. And I often don't, and I try not to bring it up to them because I understand their concern, because they say it out of love, and they are worried because people who are not in this dynamic can never truly understand. But it's not that we're stuck, it's just that we can't really get out of it, and part of us doesn't even want to get out of it. And a lot of us are happy being alone than being with somebody who is not our twin flame. And this is not something that I don't think we can even consciously change. I don't know, maybe you can. Some people who find their soulmate can do that. I personally have tried and it just does not happen. But that's what the story is telling me is that I've come to realize that I need to only talk about things like that to the people who truly understand. And that doesn't mean I hide from my other friends, but it's more like I know they won't understand, and I have to realize that I have to take a role in my own life. I have to create things the way I want to. I have to learn from the lessons I have. And one of the biggest things I'm learning is to trust the feelings, because like I said, I'm not in touch with my twin. I have absolutely no contact. So when I think something is going on with him, I have no way of knowing if it's true or not. Of course, I do my card readings, and my viewers and my clients tell me that the card readings are correct. But when it comes to my life, I have absolutely no proof. But what I've come to what's being highlighted this week is the fact that we have learned so much in this journey. We have gone through so much in this journey. And we can't keep forgetting the lessons we have learned, all right? Now is a good time for us to sort of revisit everything we have learned, so that we understand that we have a choice. And the choice is to manifest whatever it is that you want, Divine Feminine. It is very, very important, because the more you go after what it is that you truly believe and want, your energy is gonna inspire the Divine Masculine to sort of wake up and go towards people and a situation that they feel guided to, and that's where they want to go. So that's what's going on this week. I'm going to pick one card for the Divine Masculine and one card for the Divine Feminine as an advice card for this week. Dear Universe, can you please tell me one card for the Divine Masculine as an advice for this week? There you go. We've got relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel, treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So what I'm getting is two things. For those of Divine Masculines who have finally gotten out of this third party situation, they might be thinking that, they wasted so much time, not being in touch with the Divine Feminine, and they could have, come to terms with this much sooner. And what the universe is saying is that every relationship you've been through, every cycle, every pattern that you've been through has been because it teaches you something. Karmics and things like that don't come up randomly. They come up because you need to learn that lesson. And everything happens in divine timing. Only when you're ready, that's when you can get what you want. And the way to know if you're ready is by, working on yourself, doing your self healing. And that's what a lot of Divine Masculines need to come to terms and realize that. The ones who are stuck and haven't been able to get out, they too need to realize that if they have the power to change their relationship. If they're not happy in a situation, they have to work from within rather than try to fix somebody else. This is the biggest mistake we make when we think that the relationship or a situation isn't doing well. We try to change the other person. We expect that other person to change and blah, blah, blah. But what we really need to do is work on ourselves and work on understanding what is it. If your partner, for example, treats you badly, it just is a reflection of how you truly believe deep down you deserve to be treated. Because if you didn't like it, you would have walked away and told them to fuck off, excuse my language. But the fact that you are putting up with it, there is something within you that feels you deserve to be treated. So it's a reflection of your inside world. So what you need to do is work on your inside energy and your inside stuff rather than trying to fix the outside world, Divine Masculine. All right, universe. Advice for the Divine Feminine for this week, please. Ooh, we got two cards. See, the colors are all same. Oh, we got three cards. Yeah. We've got trust. So first of all, the divine feminine, you've been asked to trust. Trust what's happening. Trust this trust this journey. Trust where your divine masculine is. Trust that everything is happening in, in divine timing. Be proud. It is time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. I feel this also goes along with like how far you've come and to know exactly what to do. Divine Feminine, you have done the work. You know exactly what you have to do right now to continue on this journey. You know the patterns you need to end. You know that that you have to keep your vibration high. You know all of these things. All right. This is a direct look at the colors. It's a direct mirroring to the divine masculine. All right. You know exactly what to do. Be proud of how far you've come. Be proud of how much you've grown. All right. But don't forget that that all the lessons that you have learned, the biggest lesson is trusting in your gut and trusting in the divine. All right, because without trust nothing is possible. And the last message for divine feminine is seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made up of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected with one another. This is going back to the trust card. This is talking about how you have come to understand that this world, there is a lot more happening than what meets the eye. The 3D world is just a reflection, right? There is so much happening, and I think the twin flame journey really teaches us that we can't just take the 3D world as the real world. You know what I mean? You guys have to understand, divine feminine, that what happens within reflects out. This is again law of attraction. All right, we are all made up of energy. We're all made up of spirit. All right. If you go back and watch some of my older videos which talks about law of attraction, there is something called the quantum entanglement theory by Einstein, which talks about how if there are two atoms that were put in close vicinity to each other, one would be, if you did something to one, the other one would also get affected. But if you remove them from each other, from being close to each other, and affected one of them, the other one would still get affected even if they weren't together. We are all made up of this atom. All right, we're all made up of the same thing. So whatever is going on within you affects your divine masculine, affects the 3D world. So if you want your divine masculine to to learn the lessons and be healed and come towards you, blah blah blah, you have got to do your own healing, divine feminine. All right, remember, you may think you're healed, but you're never fully healed. Even when you're with them, you're still healing. All right, but at the end of the day, if you want things to work out, it's not about them doing something. I recently saw a post where somebody's like, oh, my twin didn't wish me on Valentine's Day, I'm so upset, pissed off, why didn't they do it, blah blah blah. To me, that's not about the twin, that's about you. Why do you need them to wish you? Why do you need that to happen? Why is this lack in your body? You're projecting that helplessness and lack of love and all of that stuff that needs to be healed, right? So that's just one example. And you guys need to understand that it's about self. So I personally have been listening to Ho'oponopono a lot at night just to sort of do my own healing. So I would advise you and recommend you guys to start doing some more of your healing divine feminine, because it's really going to help your divine masculine. All right, guys, this was a quick energy update. I will be back with some more divine masculine insight and speaks and things like that very soon. Take care. Bye.